Hey Gemini, I am your astrologer Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here's your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, October 30th to Monday, November 6th, 2017. Now, what's going on for you this week, Gemini, is that you have got Mercury right over here in your 6th house of your job and of your daily routines, okay? So what's going on this week for you is really need to figure out what it is that you want in your job. What kind of job do you want? What kind of daily routines that you want in some way. What is it, I don't know, that you just truly desire to do on the day-to-day and to figure out some of these issues here. I think that is going to be really, really important for you this week with Mercury there, also being your ruler, really requiring you to think very deeply and very intensely about the job, the day-to-day routines that you want, or even stuff about your health too, and what you want or need to get your health in the right place as well, okay? The reason why I say that is because Mercury is going to be squaring the nodes this week, all right? And when Mercury squares the nodes, or when any planet squares the nodes, it makes it extremely important for us to focus on as we go about doing this thing. And a lot of times we tend to not want to think about and to ignore this thing that is happening here in the planet that's squaring the nodes. And I think this week you have to make sure that you really figure out your job and your daily routines and what's happening there, okay? And not to forget about it. And I think this is going to be a big thing that's going to be happening for you for the next year, as Jupiter is going to square the nodes, and every other planet, okay, that's going to be coming through Scorpio here is going to get in that same spot, really causing you and really making you to think really deeply about these things that you want to do on the day-to-day, not just having a job or a daily routine, but having one that really resonates with you deep down on the inside, okay? So I think that's what's happened for you. I think if you can figure out what it is that you and you alone want in a job and a daily routine, or to feel more healthy, it's going to help you to communicate here where the North Node is in your 3rd house, to talk more openly, since the 3rd house rules communication and talking, to talk more openly about what it is that you want in your job, in your daily routine, and just to feel more comfortable opening your heart up and letting other people know what's going on the inside, okay? So I think that is the main message of this week. I think it can be a little bit hard for you when it comes over here to your career, okay? Because we do have Mercury forming a trine to Chiron here in your 10th house of career. So maybe as you're thinking about the kind of job or the kind of daily routines that you want, things you want to do on the day-to-day, you're worried that it won't give you the career that you want. It won't direct your life in the direction that you want, you know, or help you increase your social standing or your reputation in the way that you want, as well as you're doing this thing here. And I think you need to not worry so much about your career and about your reputation, and really, really focus on what do you want? What kind of job do you want that's going to make you and you alone happy, okay, and move forward on some of those things, okay? Similar things could be happening here with people, where Saturn is in your 7th house of partnerships, maybe feeling like people as well aren't helping you with your career and aren't helping you move your life in the right direction that it is that you want to go. But again, needing to not worry so much if your career takes a weird direction, and to really commit to working with people, even if it is hard for you and even if it is uncomfortable, all right? Because they will eventually come around, okay? So I think that is what is going on there. I think if you can commit to other people and to really working with them, they are going to help you reach some of your goals that you really want and that are really important to you, with Saturn here making a trine to Uranus later this week in your 11th house of your goals and of and of your group associations, okay? So I think people, even if they're a little bit hard for you to help you figure out where the direction your life is going, I think they are going to help you clarify better your vision for the future in some way here, and to be more authentically yourself. There's going to be something there if you keep working with people, even if it is a little bit difficult, okay? I think while you're trying to work on your goals though with other people and have other people help you to reach some dreams of yours, and while to be more authentically yourself with other people, I think you need to make sure that you don't neglect over here where Venus is in your 5th house of happiness, your heart. You need to make sure that as you're working with people and as you're thinking about the future and where your life is going and some dreams of yours here, that you're making sure that they make you happy and that they're what it is that you really, really want deep down inside, and they're going to help you find the pleasure once again in your life with your Uranus also making an opposition over here to Venus. And Venus, of course, which is in your 5th house of happiness, and then Venus as well making a sextile to both Saturn in the North Node. So if you can make sure while you're trying to create a job that you want and move forward on some things that you're also really, really happy doing some of these things as you're reaching for these goals, it's going to open up some new chapters in relationships, and it's going to help you to communicate also a lot better about what is going on for you here, okay? So this week is kind of an interesting week. I think we've got some really beautiful aspects going on in the midst of some hard ones, some big insecurities coming up, some big fears happening, some deep feelings that we have to deal with that maybe we don't want to deal with anymore. And I think if you can deal with these feelings and you can face the hard stuff and push past it, you're going to find there's lots of opportunity here for you to be happy, okay? To have a job and a daily set of routines that it is that you want, and to work better with people if you just keep going, okay? And not get so hurt by all of these things that are hurting you, okay? So I think that's what's going on there. We also do have a full moon this week here in Taurus. Okay, which is going to be in your 12th house and in opposition with the sun over here in your 6th. So really needing to overcome any things that are holding you back, anything in your mind, anything inside you that's stopping you from moving forward. Also overcoming things in your past as well, so that you can really begin to have the job that you want, be more open about who you are and what it is that you need, okay? I think this is a big focus for you, your job, your daily routines, what you want your life to look like on the day-to-day. And if you can start to focus more on that to finish all of this other stuff up that is dragging you down from the past, that's making it hard, or some emotional stuff here of you feeling uncomfortable, I think it's really going to help you to start to do more of what it is you want, more of what it is you like, okay? And to start to work with other people and to help them come around, okay? To see what it is that you want about where your life is going, even if career goes in weird places, okay? Also a need, because this full moon here, the sun is going to be in a trine to Neptune, also needing to let yourself explore your career, even if your job is different and you're doing different things in your job here, trying to figure out what you want in the day-to-day, allowing yourself to realize, okay, maybe your career, maybe your life doesn't have to go in the direction you thought it was going in. Maybe you can do a bunch of other things too and be happy as well, and to not be so rigid about what your career and your life direction looks like, okay? So that's what I see for you this week. Now your card, Gemini, is Strength reversed, okay? This to me indicates maybe you're feeling a little shook inside with what's going on inside you, maybe not feeling quite right emotionally, not feeling like obviously you have the strength here to move on and to do what it is that you need to do. I know as a Gemini, I've been feeling this, and I think the message of this week is how can you find that inner strength? How can you get more in touch with your core and what it is that you want and feel deep down inside, okay? And how can you pay attention to your deep wants and desires and needs, okay? So that you can begin to live them and assert them more fully, okay? And not ignore them. And I think if you can pay attention to what's happening inside you and to trust it and to believe in it and to love who it is that you are, even if other people don't love it, it's really gonna help you find the courage that you need to make some of these big changes that you need in your life and to move forward to do some things that it is that you really want to do, okay? So that's what I've got for you this week, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.